It was a young lady. She was saying that her ex, they actually have a child together, pays her rent. Now she's dating and she's dating a new guy, and the ex is telling her that the guy cannot go into her apartment because he's the one that pays the rent. Do I think he's wrong? Yes, because this is an agreement we did for child support. So basically, this is my child support money that you're paying. You could just give me the cash.
If he's there for like a weekend or two, but like if he moves in,
right,
then
some men, whenever in general, you're beholden to them, and that's what I say. Like it's like because he pays the rent, it's his house.
I want to see what your thing will look like.
What would it be?
Literally, Lonnie, you want to see?
No, I don't want to see it.
You heard it here. Lonnie wants to subscribe to my OnlyFans. It's coming.
I don't.
Starring Lonnie. No.
I would never pay for that.
Would you do it?
Be a sex worker?
Yeah.
Maybe OnlyFans. Just find my niche.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Food, Wine, and Conversation. It's your girl, Marie. I'm here with Lonnie. And today, our girl Yumi is out, but we have a special guest with us, Oliver from 8 at the Table.
How you doing? And thank you for having me. It's good to be here.
Yeah.
Excited. You know, you're the first guy we've had on, and I know we've gotten a lot of feedback about getting a man's perspective. All right. So we're real excited to get you on.
Represent. Hopefully the guys like what I have to say.
I don't know.
We might have to reach you up. So everybody, before we get into it, please remember, like, subscribe. We need your support.
Sign up for the notifications. Make sure you click that bell on the right-hand side. And today we're going to be talking about a couple of different topics. And I think that one of them that caught my attention was, it was a young lady. She was saying that her ex, they actually have a child together, pays her rent. So instead of having an agreement for child support, he actually pays the rent for her. Mm-hmm. And now she's dating a new guy. And the ex is telling her that the guy cannot go into her apartment because he's the one that pays the rent.
Is he wrong?
Do I think he's wrong? Yes. Because this is an agreement we did for child support. So basically, this is my child support money that you're paying. You could just give me the cash. Now, I'll say, I think she messed up from the start because I think that she should have just said, let's have an agreement on paper. This is the child support that you're paying me. And with this money, if I choose to pay the rent, then that's what I do, right? So, but at the same time, it's still an agreement. It's child support. And I don't think that it's still my house. This is our child support agreement. This is what I think.
I don't know. Oliver, what do you think?
Listen. Just like contracts, let's renegotiate. As soon as you got some Bigfoot dude there, and I find out you know what? Because it's male ego, it's male pride.
Right.
Yes, I agreed to pay for you to live there with our child. Cool. Now, we didn't discuss relationships or not. I can't police your relationship. But once I find out, now I might say, you know what, since I'm paying, is the difference if he's visiting and if he's living there, right? If he's now going to be moving in as a roommate, now...
A roommate?
Well, her man. I'm sorry. My bad.
Her new man.
No, but he said dudes aren't allowed in the apartment, period.
No, was that discussed before?
No, I think...
This is why I don't agree.
That's why I say it has to be some renegotiation. So once that happens, because let's call a spade. He's in his feelings. Cool.
Right. But he's dating, by the way.
And she's okay.
So he's been dating. He's been seeing women, whatever, doing his thing. And I guess she probably was like, okay, it's time for me to kind of put myself out there. And
I'm okay if he's there for like a weekend or two, but if he moves in, then I guess me and you gotta split this bill. You're gonna share this bill together now.
Oliver, it's not really, you're paying a child support. So let's say that we agree that
but he's eating up all the food. food.
But you're not paying for my food. You're paying for the child support.
And the rent of the home, right?
No. The
rent
child support is the rent.
Okay, for 2 people. Now a third person is going to be living there.
That's true.
What is he going to contribute?
Excuse me. The child support is for the child. Okay? Now the mother, that child lives in that house. It uses the water. It uses the electricity. It uses
And
everything.
so is him. And so he about to start.
Okay, but let's say the rent is $1,000. Okay?
Okay.
Good luck if you find a apartment with $1,000. That's crazy. But
Not in New Jersey.
It's $1,000, right? And the agreement is, okay, my apartment's $1,000, so I'm just gonna pay I'm gonna make sure that I'm on time. And of course, I said, do not do that because it doesn't.
She set herself up from the beginning. Let me tell you why. Whenever I don't want to generalize. Whenever dudes pay for something, some men, whenever in general, you're beholden to them. And that's what I say. Like, it's like, because he pays the rent, it's his house. He might not say it's my house, but subconsciously, it's my house because I pay for where you live. So now he flexes accordingly.
Yeah.
People are people no matter what. From the beginning, especially something like your house, your car, you never want to have a man that you're not with pay for it. Because just when you get cozy, that's when they're going to flex. And then you're going to get all up in your feelings. So to me, I don't actually think he's wrong because he pays for her house. So if he pays for her house, he's like, and whose name is on the lease, by the way?
Yeah, I was about to say that.
I'm saying you could pay the rent. Let's say that
if it's his name on that lease he's paying,
he may be petty, but he's not wrong. He may be petty, but he ain't wrong.
He could flex even more. If he's like, let's say her credit wasn't together or whatever the case may be, and it's like, I'll lease the apartment for you, I'll pay it every month, and I'll take care of it. So now it's under your name. I'm paying it. He can flex on her and say, I don't want anybody coming
That's
through.
why I would never have nobody pay my bills.
She should have never said nothing. At the end of the day, let's flip it, right? Let's say me and you got kids together, Lonnie, right? And you agreed to pay child support.
Why is that funny, Lonnie?
I'm not gonna say Marie. Marie's married, all right? I have respect, right? Even though this is hypothetical. So we have a child, and you agreed to pay the rent, which is the child support. I'm not going to tell you that I got Sally.
Number one, I'm already flexing because I'm paying the rent.
So you gonna say beforehand?
I'm flexing. I'm gonna be like, dude, get them girls and tell them I pay the rent.
How would you know if I don't tell you? You got cameras in the place?
I might.
See, nah, they don't want it. They don't want it. I don't want your money. I'm gonna find a way.
No, because to be honest with you, it's like I feel like there's like a second, like what is it called? I feel like there's either he wanted to have some control over her. You know what I'm saying? And
you mean ulterior motive? That's what you're saying.
An alternative motive, yeah. Like you wanted to have a control because I would just be like, dude, I'm gonna give you this much for the kid, and if you want to pay the rent, just pay the rent. Just make sure that it's paid on time. And I think that that's an agreement that, and it sounded like that was an agreement because she said that the rent is paid on time every month.
Right.
Maybe she wasn't the responsible one in the relationship when it came to bills, but at the same time, it's like I do not want to have a man like this is my house. Like, and when we think about it, you move in somewhere, you make it your house, right? I don't want somebody telling me who I can have in my house or not have in my, especially when we are not in a relationship.
Facts.
I mean, when it comes down to it, though, is he really wrong? I want to say, I'm gonna side with Lonnie on this. At the end of the day, it is about, the parent and the child. I'm paying child support for that, but. Like I said, if he's there for like maybe just 2 days, Friday and Saturdays out, cool. But if he's gonna be living there, nah, that's not the agreement.
So then the agreement should change at that point. So we
can renegotiate.
Now I have a boyfriend and he's gonna be staying at the house. So I think that we should
I'm not paying that rent no more. So now I'm gonna do the
you're
typical. I'm gonna do the typical child support now.
Right.
Oliver,
yeah.
You're still paying the rent, but we're gonna switch it up. You're just gonna give me the money. And I'm just gonna pay them. It's the same thing, and that's why, like, I think that we're putting it as you're paying the rent. Is my apartment? No, it's not. You're paying.
No, the agreement's to pay the rent for you and our daughter, our son.
Child support, not The agreement is this
The
is
child
the
support
child
is the rent.
support.
Yes, the rent is the child support.
I say get the money deposited in your account every month
Have it come
and
out.
then use it accordingly. Like say, or if you guys have a cordial relationship, like you're co-parenting nicely and he can come and he can give it to you, whatever. Like whenever you have somebody paying something directly, that's a bit of control that they have. Like to me, I would never do it.
I wouldn't do it either. But you're not going to tell me who coming to the house. I pay for this furniture.
Now, what happened when he stopped paying that rent?
Then we're going to go to court, and then you're going to have to pay child support.
Now you on court.
No, it's the same. It's the same thing because why would you stop paying for your child? Because think about it. If we have an agreement on a number for child support, we have an agreement on a number for child support.
What if the rent is higher? Let's just say the rent is higher than what he would be, even if they went through the courts, be mandated to pay. Let's say the rent is $2,000 a month, right? But let's say if they went to court, he'd probably end up having to pay $800 a month to her.
And that's my fault. Because you got to understand, people have motives for everything. His motive could have been like, I could pull up in there and slide in there anytime I want. But now she got a man. My motive could have been like, I'm going to have my rent paid, which should not be right. It should be all about the kid.
Child, our child.
Right.
So then that's what I think. And I think that that's where the agreements need to be more clear because it's like, originally it should have been, listen, this is my apartment. You're paying the rent, but whatever. That's just my opinion.
Fellas, listen. Have that conversation before. Like, there's no way I'm going to miss that because that's what I would be thinking. Like, hold up. I'm not there. We not together. It's just you and our daughter. Nah. I would have nipped certain things in the bud. So, fellas, have that conversation before. Listen, no brothers, no cousins, no male. No male coming, not even your dad. I don't trust it. Nope. Because to avoid all of that, and to avoid my ego being hurt, nah.
How about you just don't pay it and we live separate? Or how about we just listen? You put it in the bank account. You don't need to come to my apartment.
How about you just still give me sometime? You know.
How about I don't?
How about you guys stay together?
Oh boy. Next, I asked the women on the panel how they feel about sex workers. You know, are you making fun of them? Are you ashamed of them? You know, because I've had conversation with other friends and I'm on social media. Some people are for it, some people are against it, some people in between. So when I say sex workers, let's talk about porn stars, prostitutes, escorts. You know, they're getting paid. OnlyFans, so they're getting paid for sexual activities, selling sexual fantasies, whatever. So, you know, what did you take?
Look, in terms of judgment and all that stuff, no. But like I do feel like I don't think that's something somebody really chooses. Like that's a goal. Like I don't think that's something that they're like, this is something I would love to do. The money's good. The money's great. I'm sure they're able to support their life. Sometimes they probably even go far and beyond that, like become millionaires, whatever. But I think if you had to choose, I don't think that's what you would choose to do.
I think some people do choose that. And I think that, and I always bring up like other countries and stuff because, you know, in a lot of other countries, that's what happens.
That's what they do.
Well, trafficking and everything like that.
Not trafficking.
Okay.
No.
I'm talking about people that actually, they, you know, at a young age say, oh my God, I want to go and do this so I can go to this country and I can sell sex.
Wait, say that again?
Yeah, at a young age.
At a young age, they say.
What age is young?
Because you see, I'm saying teenage, you know,
like
15,
they say,
16.
I wanna. Okay, but do they see, like, are they coming from, like, let's say some kind of poverty background, and then they see, like, oh my God, like, I can't believe Simone is, like, a millionaire now, and she's on a yacht taking pictures, and because Simone left and Simone was a sex worker.
I don't think it's that level.
No, whatever, but let's say Simone was from the village.
I've seen it firsthand where you have people that are successful in the neighborhood, and you have people that decided to go out and explore sex work, right? And, you know, they come and it's like, oh my God, when I turn 18, I'll be able to take the pictures and send it to this country and they'll come get me and I'll be able to.
Because it's an out. though.
Yes, it's an out, but you have other choices because there are other people that are successful and that have made it out, right? So I do think that certain people do choose to do sex work, and I think that I think some people enjoy it.
Damn, I don't know.
I mean, look, it's. Whew. So
Oliver, you didn't say. Do you think people enjoy it?
I definitely. It's two sides. Like,
I don't think somebody wants to have
there's the
10 dudes in her box in one day.
It don't have to be 10, right? There are some, but this, you know what's the beautiful thing about being a sex worker? If you do your research, there's different lanes to go about it, right? Like you can be on OnlyFans and you can be butt naked, and you can eat cereal butt naked. Picture you sitting there butt naked, eating Captain Crunch and getting paid $10,000, right? Within 3-4 hours.
Right.
That's
not a sex worker.
It's not?
No. Like, you saying a sex worker.
Okay, fine.
That's voyeurism. That's like people who want to
what if you're on camera with your guy, right? And you're on camera with your guy, and it's always you and your guy, and you're selling your videos.
Okay.
You know, and you're making all this money.
That's still not a sex worker.
It's not sex? It's not work?
Here you go. It's not a
sex work.
It's not a sex worker because it's like you're engaging in, let's say it's your husband, because I think they do that. Like there are couples who like
sell their videos.
Yeah, but it's just
work.
Them too. Yeah, it's not. When I think about a sex worker,
what do you think? It's a hobby?
It is a hobby. They get paid for.
To sell what?
To sell their love.
Oh my God. We're not going to do this. So you know what? As we're talking.
He's not a sex worker. Like when you say sex worker to me, and then you're saying, I'm thinking somebody who's doing escort, somebody who, like you said, might be doing
It's very
porn.
Liberating, right? You control all of that.
Who controls
There's another
that?
side. So if I'm an escort, right? You know you can set what type of escort you want to be, right?
Yeah.
So you can be the guy that we do dates. I be there, on your date, wherever you got to go to luncheon, events.
Yep.
We never have to have sex.
Okay, so
you
consider that sex like a sex worker? Like we never have sex.
I'm selling
You
this.
are really selling companionship.
But
That's
it's
not
sexual though. Fine.
There's no sex.
Fine. If you want to get into the actual physical
literal.
penetration and oral.
Yes.
Listen,
yes.
I feel like it could be very liberating because you control that, right? You control that.
The sex worker.
Yes, the sex worker can control it. And also there are people that have been traumatized and they've been through things. We understand that. But there are a good chunk of men and women that says, you know what? I'm okay. I can go to Harvard. I can do this, but I feel good at sex. What is different between a sex worker and a drug dealer?
I don't think either one of them is good, bro. Like,
I'm just saying. But understand, but we glorify the drug dealer, right?
No, we
yes,
don't.
we do. How many shows we got? How many shows on TVs and movies? But we don't glorify the sex worker.
Because sex worker is often like associated with people who are being victimized and being trafficked.
Nah, I think what it is.
But we're not talking about.
No, I know,
people.
but the thing is, when you're talking about like drug dealers and stuff like that, how we glorify them because like they got this power, and I know you're gonna say the woman has power, like they out here like
she's liberated.
Talking about New Jack City or whatever, because it's like gangsters, it's fine. But when the narrative around sex workers is now, because I think people are becoming more progressive, but 10 years ago, it was more like she's a victim. He's being victimized.
Or they were being disrespected. They were looked down on. I'm just saying that, yes, it's obvious to go the trauma lane. But not everybody
it's not trauma.
That
I didn't say it was always trauma.
Okay.
I just said, to me, in my opinion.
You think no woman can enjoy that? Or man said, like,
dude, like to me, in my humble opinion, I just don't believe that. And let's say she does get to control. How many, I must say how many bodies, how many penises, or whatever.
Whatever they
or whatever her thing is.
Or women.
How many clients?
Or how many women?
How many
because
clients?
Men do it too.
Yeah. Okay, how many clients the person gets to engage in a day? Like when I'm thinking like, damn, let's say a sex worker engages with about 10 clients in a day. Like let's say to make $6,000-$7,000, I'm like, yo, that is a lot of stretching of that muscle.
That's a lot of sex. That's a lot of orgasm.
That's a lot of stretching of that muscle.
And I hope she's going to the doctor and doing some Kegels. And because
boy, I tell you what,
she's not going to have the same 10 clients if that thing is.
She gonna pop a baby out just walking.
You know what? A smart sex worker, right? What they would do is like,
walking,
you know what?
The baby comes right out.
You know, but a smart sex co-workers, a smart sex worker.
Co-workers, Oliver?
Listen,
Is
a
that why
smart
you're
sex
defending them?
worker would probably say, you know what? I'm gonna take these 3 clients, these top 3 clients that I know pay very well.
Right.
You know them?
I'm just saying.
He said they're his coworkers.
I'm just saying, no. I'm just saying you gotta work smart, not hard, right? You gotta have 2, 3. Once again, if you got sex with 2 people and you made close to 10,000, come on, Marie. And you know it's safe.
Come on, Marie.
Come on, you know it's safe. There's
Come on,
no
Oliver.
STD.
No, I don't want to do that. I'm just saying me
what state is it that the women actually go to these brothels, right?
Nevada?
And Nevada, right? They
Yeah.
get tested.
Yeah,
they
you
go
go.
in voluntarily
Yes.
because they know that that's a job that they want to do, and they have some high-paying clients and stuff like that. So they choose to do that. So I don't have any problem with somebody being a prostitute. I just.
I mean, let's call them sex workers.
I'm not
Being a sex worker. I'm not, I don't know. I don't know anyone that's a sex worker, but I don't know how I would react if I did know.
I think we all selling something. Just depends what you're in the market for.
What?
We all selling something. Depends what you're in the market
Oliver?
for.
What you
What
selling?
does that even mean?
We're on this show, right?
What are you selling?
We're on this show right now.
What
We're
are you-
selling
Yes.
something, right?
What are you
We're
selling?
selling information.
We're not selling anything. We're giving people information. I'm not
selling
No, I
information.
understand what Oliver's
Don't
saying,
forget to
but
like, subscribe, to share. We are independent and we enjoy your super badges. Yeah, what the hell do you think this is?
yeah, but no, why do people do that? Like, why do people do a tit for tat? Like, we equate like the plight of one group as the same as another group.
This is good old America.
It's like it's not the same, dude. Yes, cool. We are selling something, right? This is a show, this is a platform, and we are going to grow, and it's going to be awesome, and we're providing entertainment. It's cool, right?
Entertainment.
Yeah,
Sex worker.
Yes. However, Oliver, I'm not
You
going
have
to
a bachelor
equate.
party.
I'm not equating. First of all,
Marie,
I'm not one for male strippers.
So can
don't
I ask
include me
Oliver
in
a
the mix.
question? Did you just join the sex work
Activist group?
No, I think I was doing that. I think I've been doing it for free,
sex
man.
workforce.
Listen, I've been doing it for free. Back in my day, I've shared a lot of videos and pictures, man. I'll be honest. So I want my monetization. I put in some quality work, HD cameras. I put in my angles. So yeah, I'm sure I have.
Would you do it?
Be a sex worker?
Yeah.
Maybe OnlyFans. Just find my niche.
Like,
Where if it leaks,
What would
I'm
you
okay
do?
with it.
What would you do?
wait, not like in-person companionship, just videos?
I'm saying I've seen those
You know
OnlyFans
what?
on porn sites.
Honestly,
So I don't think I would want to do that.
would I be a sex worker? Like, would I be on film having sex and I'm monetizing it?
Or like an escort? Like to these sugar mamas who just like, ooh, I want this little brown
think
thing
Oliver would
over
like that.
here.
All right, if I did it, I
take
probably
me
would do
out.
it for like a week, but I definitely need,
A week?
for a week, because you know what? I definitely need, now where I'm at, like, we need to see them papers. I mean, people can alter it. See, that's a
What
scary thing, too.
papers?
Like, getting tested. You know, like, I'm going to be that guy. Like, I want to be a clean sex worker. Like, we going to have sanitizer. We going to be vegan. No, but, would I do it? I would do OnlyFans. I'm going to do OnlyFans, and it got to be someone that I
You
at
gotta
least
have
know.
some. I want to know what you have because
Have what?
what we paying for?
I mean, I'm selling this dream. I'm selling
What's
this
the dream?
sex, this fantasy. Like, the way
I'm sure they would have to give a profile.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind being a sex worker,
I'm
but
saying you have to do a sneak peek because that's what people were doing at first. They was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, go to my OnlyFans to see the rest. I want to see what your thing will look like.
what would it be?
Literally, Lonnie? You want to see
No,
it?
no, I don't want to see it.
You heard it here. Lonnie wants to subscribe to my OnlyFans. It's coming.
I don't.
Starring
I would
Lonnie.
never.
No.
I would never pay for that.
Oh, you know what?
Right.
Instead of 8 at the
Oliver
table.
was short for free.
Oh, no. 8 at the table. Get it? At 8 at the table. Get it? No,
Yeah.
No, eating.
No, we.
At the table. She don't get that. Get that.
I was like,
Remember
what?
we asked you? Yeah.
No.
So you agreed to it. Yes. You agreed to it. Yeah. See that? Thank you. My manager right here. Yes. Mm-hmm. I would, but I just got to find my niche. I would do, but it'd probably be for a week.
The OnlyFans
week.
too?
I'm saying,
I'm not gonna do it for long. I mean,
Damn, 1 week
gotta
is
get
not
your
enough.
subscribers.
First of all, let me tell you why
I'm
that's a
off
lie.
ready.
Let me tell you why that's a lie. This is lying. Because 1 week in, Oliver makes $10,000. He's gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna have to.
All right.
I'm gonna quit next week. Next week he makes $13,000.
If I did see that kind of
6
money,
years later, Oliver's like, where did I go wrong? Because ain't no way. 1 week and you start making that money and your lifestyle starts to adjust to that. And now you need the money to continue to come in to keep up with your lifestyle.
like I said, I do it. I just gotta find my niche. But I don't think there's anything wrong with sex workers. I just.
By the way, I don't.
Yeah. I'm not saying you're bashing them, but I get where your point is. But I do believe that you can choose to do that profession and enjoy yourself. I do believe that. I don't believe that everything has to be so taboo and so.
we're all entitled to our choices.
Yeah.
And if that's what you want to do, more power to you.
I mean, you know what? Let's wait before we move off of this. Now, if our kids, now I'm not talking about doing it at a kid's age. If
They grow up to want to be doing it?
let's say 24, 25, sons and daughters say, look, I want to go that lane. Some people rather be a follower.
A well-rounded, emotionally
There you
regulated
go. All right.
person.
That's what I said.
We're not talking about trauma. We're not talking about like some reason for doing it. I'm saying like, I don't think a woman is like,
I don't
boom, I would like to have.
woman is not gonna choose
to be a porn
to
star.
be
all
a
that.
sex worker, but someone that is not established would choose to be a sex
it's
worker
That's what I'm
because it's
saying.
faster. Maybe you have kids. You can listen. I could make this much working
Right.
4 hours compared to working 8 hours, and I'm gonna make the same thing.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think any woman actually is like choosing it out of like, that's what I
That's their
want
career, their
to
dream
do.
job.
Like, this is what I've always wanted. I wanted
They was doing
12 men to run up in this box.
documentaries on women that
do
did
think
porn,
some of them
and
do.
some didn't. Some came from great homes,
Right.
and they just
No, the money's good. I get it.
no, but they chose porn, and nothing was wrong with their childhood.
I disagree with Marae.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think
like,
some women do choose to do it just because if I could work 8 hours and make the same money as working
And then
4,
you
and then
love
I
sex?
still choose to do the sex work,
Yeah.
I must like it.
But it's rare that you can make the same amount.
I'm saying you
Because
could
in
make
a
more.
day, if like a sex worker, let's say she's not being pimped, like she works 8 hours. Okay, let's say average person, let's say she's making $300 a day. Average person, right?
For 8 hours, that's too
okay,
little.
OnlyFans.
But for 6 hours, she's making $3,000. And what she had to do in those 4 hours is just have like 3 dudes. And that's the rest of her day. She got the rest of her day though.
Sound good though.
But
There's a movie like that actually.
right, I mean, there's a lot of escorts, legal and stuff like that. I'm just saying, I don't think like women are like, yes, I need 12 dudes to run up in my box in 1 week, and it's just like the best thing ever. I don't.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. But I think there's a lot more than we know. They just gonna be ashamed.